Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and in this rendition of Why Does This Exist, we are looking at our boy Majin Buu Good. This guy is actually quite good. He's going to be the best leader that you can possibly have for the Extreme Z area as of yet, and he raises attack for one turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Now, this is where he kind of gets crazy, right? This guy is actually quite good. So, attack and defense 66%, separated by a semicolon, so we know that the rest of his passive is separate, right? Calculated separately. That's what we're talking about when we talk about that. Key 1 up to key 3. And then attack and defense 22% up to 66% with each attack received. So he only needs to get hit 3 times. For all intents and purposes, you're going to get that basically in every single fight. And then he's going to recover 30% HP when HP is 40% or less. Now, getting to HP 40% is not that hard in something like Super Battle Road or, for instance, the Extreme Z area. If you get tagged with a super attack, getting that heal is going to be very helpful. And if you're obviously rocking 2 of these guys as your leaders, like in this Extreme Z area, I don't think you're going to have much issue. So, his teams are also really good. He's like on Time Travelers, obviously Transformation Boost, Res Warriors, Majin Buu Saga. I mean, some of these, the strongest teams in the entire game. So, he's really, really good. Now, quickly, before we hop in, you can see there's not too many units left in this Extreme Z area. So, we've obviously got the 2 I keep talking about, Hachiyak, who also needs a Dokkan Awakening. Remember that there is a version of this guy in the game. It's like a Super Hachiyak, right? Who does not have a card. So he could easily Dokkan Awaken. Possibly the worst card in the game right here. So that's his only that's his only passive is right there. No attack, no defense, no shit. And he only has 4 links. And then, of course, Whis. I am pleading with them. Oh, I need to farm up 2 more copies of him. Okay, that's fine. But I've been pleading. Like, dude, give both of these guys an Extreme Z Awakening along with their Dokkan Awakening at the very end. Make them the very last 2. So there would be two stages. I guess you could say this Piccolo as well. This Gohan, who you get from the Baba Shop. Both of those guys you get from the Baba Shop. And then who is left? Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. And then Majub. This guy desperately needs an EZA. He is, again, amongst one of the worst units in the entire game. Majub. He lowers attack, which is useful, but dude, he only has a passive of attack and defense 7,000 when HP is 30% or above, so he could potentially have no passive, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then you've got this GT Goku. I believe he's Super Saiyan 2 when he Dokkan Awakens. Yes, he is. Again, all of these guys desperately need something, right? They definitely need their EZA. And then this Kaioken Goku. So I'm actually quite looking forward to when he gets an EZA. He greatly stacks attack, which is really interesting. But then, I mean, he's not really... other than that, he's not really doing much, right? So there's only a few cards left in this Hero and Villain Extermination event Extreme Z area. So let's kind of hop in. Now, I have added a couple more rainbow units to the stable, so this should not be difficult at all. Remember, in this Extreme Z area, I don't think it's super important to rainbow every last one of these units. I really don't. The units I think specifically you should be rainbowing. So all 3 of the SS2s, who I have full dupes for, I do not have them up to SA10 or SA15 yet. Let's, I guess, float off mine. We should probably just float off Whis. Whis is just so vulnerable. So, but all 3 of the SS2s, I definitely think are worth the orbs. Of course, if you can spare them, right? They're all good support units. And then actually the tech one, I think, hits kind of hard. So, and then we'll just go ahead and do that. So, again, I think they are worth the orbs. This Majin Buu Good, definitely worth the orbs. Now, obviously not looking super impressive. That one, that was mine. Keep in mind, that is before he has his EZA. So, obviously, he's not going to be hitting, you know, super hard or anything. We are in the easy stage, by the way. This Piccolo, for sure, is one that I think is definitely worth the rainbow. He's providing 77%. Dude, he can be useful on teams, specifically that Bond of Master and Disciple team. He can absolutely be useful, and I could definitely see a situation where you would bring him over Dokkan Fest Piccolo. I really do. I think probably Piccolo's going to polish it off here. If not, then that Goku will. With a whopping 400,000 attack stat. Yeah, there we go. Dunzo. So, who else? I'm trying to think. Certainly, like, Majin Vegeta, he would be a solid option for, like, World Tournament if you don't have anyone else. Unfortunately, though, the way that I have seen him perform, even at full link level 10, it's not overly impressive. I think he's possibly still the worst Majin Vegeta in the game, unfortunately. Oh, we're doing this now, huh? We're really doing this right now, game. Hey, what is up? Okay, so whatever, man. It wouldn't stop loading, so I just had to reset the app. So let's go ahead and hop into the tough one. But I was talking about Majin Vegeta, so he is, like, he's legit. He's definitely solid. I probably will end up rainbowing him, and honestly, quickly, I'm going to change leaders. He's actually a better leader. He's a 60% leader, and since I'm bringing him on the team, I mean, might as well, you know, get a few extra percentage points. So we'll do this, and then we'll go, oh, I need to go to AGL. I think probably, oh, the other one who is 60% is the tech version of this guy, so he's up here. Let's see if I can find him real quick. Well, you all know who I'm talking about, right? The Tech SS2. And again, all of those SS2s definitely worth. Majin Buu, good. But, like, some of the other units, like, I don't know, Tech Trunks, the Tech Troll, or not Tech, the Int Trunks, the Int Trollhan, I would definitely say they probably are not worth the orbs. If you have no other options, like if you have no other characters that are named Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like why would you ever run that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Or is he Super Saiyan 1? Now I don't even remember. But why would you run them when you have LR Gohan and when you have the other LR Gohan, right? It just does not really make a ton of sense to run that guy. So he definitely runs into an unfortunate situation. Same thing with that Trunks. So that Trunks, he shares his name with LR Fizz Trunks. So why in the hell would you run that Int Trunks over the Fizz Trunks? There's really no viable explanation, right? There's really not. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now remember, we could potentially heal up here. Both of these Boos can heal. Yeah, not bad. I mean, this is the difficult stage, but obviously Piccolo going to finish it out here again for us. I will take it. And if not, then Goku will. Assuredly will. So some other units, like that Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, I would find it actually useful. Well, we already have a pretty damn good Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta in the Tech Transforming Vegeta. So that Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the STR one, he might kind of get lost in the sauce a little bit. I mean, what are you going to do, right? I mean, there's just some really, really good units that share that name. And then the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is also quite good. He's from the Fierce Battle EZA. And ironically, all of those units have Shattering the Limit, which is kind of funny. So, okay, we got our stone. Let's go ahead and just, let's run a couple more here. I'll go ahead and pop a Dragon Stone, sure. So let's go ahead and keep going. As you can see, like, the whole point of me even going into all this is, like, what units to put orbs in. I just really feel like it's not necessary. You guys clearly see I'm running some of these units without orbs, like without any amount of orb investment. You don't feel like you have to rainbow them or even put any orbs in them to beat these events. As long as you have 1 or 2 units that you are, you know, that are kind of your big damage dealers, you can pretty much just muddle through the rest of it. Now, it's probably not a stupendous idea to have Whis on the end there. He could potentially take some damage, but yeah, there you go. 443k on this event is actually quite good, so, I mean, we'll take it. Yeah, and he does super right there. This shouldn't do a whole lot. Nah, 46k is nothing. That's perfect. Definitely let off with the right guy there. So, but I think a really interesting one is Majub, man. When Majub gets his awakening, he is going to link up quite well with a transformed LR Oob. So when LR Oob transforms into Majub, they're going to link up quite well, and that would, I really think, revitalize that LR Oob character. That LR Oob is quite good. Why he's so good is that he's very self-sufficient. You don't have to, he doesn't have to do much. See, without any orbs, he's not exactly hitting soft, so that's good at least. But, ooh, man, I think that he is one who, like, he's the only Majoob in the game. Like, really the only Majoob. There's a lot of other... Oh, we died. Oh, well, you know, that'll happen sometimes. Okay, so we died. Well, let's just hop back in. Might as well. I mean, again, kind of one of the shitty things about Extreme Z area, you can't get tagged like that. It is what it is. You're only rocking 187k, so if you get supered twice, yeah, I mean, it's very possible you die. But yeah, that Majoob, man, STR Majoob, there's no other Majoobs in the game that are just like a freestanding Majoob. So that's why it's significant. I hope that he gets his relatively soon, because I really think it would revitalize the LR, so that'd be cool. And then who else? Who else was I just talking about? Oh, Whis and Hachiyak. Now, Whis and Hachiyak, I think specifically Hachiyak. I think, again, there are just literally 0 other Hachiyaks in the entire game. Not that I can think of. I don't even think there are any, like, discontinued Hachiyaks. Like, so getting a newly named character into the game like Hachiyak would be really, really important. And then, of course, like, homie only has 4 links. He could potentially get 2 to 3 links when he Dokkan Awakens. I mean, look at that, dude. 86,000. Now, yeah, I don't have orbs in him, but... Oh. Of course you do that, of course. 64,000. I mean, we should be able to handle our business here. I don't really know what happened the last round. Sometimes you get unlucky. So... But yeah, man, obviously we have STR Whis. It's going to be hard to replace that STR Whis. You'd have to make this guy extremely good. Like, you'd have to make him very, very good. You'd have to give him like a 70% chance to stun. Like, you'd have to do some really crazy shit with his Dokkan Awakening and his eventual Extreme Z area. So, well, there we go. I mean, we're getting some link levels here. Again, this Piccolo, man, I really do like that Piccolo. Definitely good to see his links go up there as well. I'm not going to complain about that. So, should we run one more? I think we will. We'll run one more, and we're going to call it a video. I think this, you know, why does this exist? It is for units like this, this Buu unit, man. This Buu unit actually is quite good. So I am looking forward to using him. I probably will be bringing him into one of the super battle roads. I don't know which one yet. Let's get some more. Let's get some golds, I guess. Here's the thing, is he's going to fit in quite well on that power absorption team. However, your boy does not have the LR Buu tanks, so they would obviously, like, again, they would fit in quite well with one another. Okay, so who's going to have better defense? Probably, well, it's very close. Let's just go ahead and, you know, put Vegeta out front here. It's okay. We shouldn't die. I don't think we will. So Whis could potentially stun on the end there. He's going to take, yeah, 8,000 on normals. I mean, that's all right. We'll take it. Yeah, honestly, to be honest, I was a little tiny bit disappointed with this Majin Vegeta when he got his Extreme Z area. He just is a little lackluster. Again, I called him probably the worst Majin Vegeta still. I think that's probably true. Even the one from the Baba Shop, the one that you can buy with the Battlefield gems, I would say is better than him. Or at the very least, it's pretty close. So the fact that that one from the Baba Shop doesn't even have an Easy 8. Oh, that was a mistake. I misplayed the orbs. Well, as they say, it is what it is. All right, here we go. So yeah, that Baba Shop, Vegeta, and Goku are actually both quite useful. And even before the link leveling update, they were cracking 3 million attack stats when they got their passives fully built up. They are quite good indeed. Here we go. All right. The one cool thing about Vegeta is he's going to auto super, so that's really good. And at the time that Baba Shop, Majin Vegeta, at a time, dude, Extreme Fizz was so incredibly limited that it was actually worth buying him. Now, nowadays, I would say it's probably, unless you're really, really hard up for Extreme Fizz units, there are just so many more Extreme Fizz units in the game than there used to be. So, for instance, LR Buu tanks. You've got some Dragon Ball Heroes units now that are Extreme Fizz. Yeah, okay, we got the dub here. So, but at the time, that Extreme Fizz team was so barren that it was actually worth buying him and rainbowing him and such. So, okay, here we go. Leveling up my favorite units. I wonder, I would love to get a unit like Hachiyak up to full link level 10, but the problem is like there is no chance that he is done Why in the hell would they have us use him if at some point they're not going to Dokkan Awaken him and stuff? But guys, no sense in dragging out this video. That is the video, and that is the Extreme Z area. Fat Buu, really actually quite good. We're going to definitely showcase him in one of the Super Battle Roads, I wager. So slap a like if you enjoyed this video. Slap a like for the Extreme Z area. Subscribe if you happen to be new. I love all of you guys, and thank you for your support. I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.